You are now entering what can only be described as a true free speech zone, where nothing is off limits and there is absolutely no censorship. Welcome to Open Mic with Boog Brand.
Good evening, everybody. We are live on Boog Brand with Open Mic. I totally buffed that up. But Open Mic with Boog Brand live tonight with the one only X Military-Criminal. Edgar, what the fuck is up? How's it going tonight?
I'm good, dude. So good. Ready for my my space to be clear so I can record videos.
Yeah, well, you know, you gotta make adjustments.
I feel like if I'm not recording, I'm not doing anything. I feel useless when I'm not recording.
Yeah, well, some of us aren't as hardworking on YouTube as you are. You definitely put in the hours, so I give you a lot of credit for that. Real quick, just a quick rundown in the chat, just to say howdy to everybody who's in here. Operator Tony coming in with the first, of course. I think you were first 6 hours ago. Then Janice. Janice is in here, of course. She's not going to miss a thing. Falling across the stairs. Hey. Wendy Shank is in here. Giving you the big middle finger and the laughing till she's crying emoji. So, well, I think that covers everybody for right now. Tony's saying don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Oh, Ashley's here. Ashley Berryhill.
What up, Ashley?
Who else we got? That's Janice. Hi, Janice.
Dude, so when will you upload this whenever it's done?
It's going live, and then after it's up, it's up.
So
I'll come back in and I'll pull the stream starting soon thing out of it, but it's up.
Okay, perfect. If you want, I can actually screen record it and upload it to my channel as well with your stuff in the description if you want.
We'll figure that out. Whatever.
Yeah, if you want.
You don't have to screen record it either. You know, if we talk for an hour, that gets a pain. So I can always give you the raw data too.
That is true.
It's up to you. So Janice says she's gonna spam the fuck out of chat. That's pretty much Janice. So, how's it going, Edgar?
It's going good, dude. I spent all day today reading comments and DMs and shit. That's literally what I do every single day if I'm not recording or streaming. Or can you hear that?
Oh, we can hear you playing with the bands. It's okay.
No, did you hear me get a text message?
Oh, no.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, if I'm not doing that, I am literally reading comments, dude. I go through hundreds, if not thousands, of comments and DMs every single day. And that is basically my life, dude. That's what I do all day, every day. It's not as glamorous as people may think.
So basically, you spend your life on social media.
Yes, pretty much. Something I never thought I would do. Dude, like when I got out of the military, I deleted everything. And now that I have this channel, I have to go back to using all the social media that I hate to use. But it's only just to keep in contact with my subscribers and like the people that want to talk to me. Because that's like one of the most important things about doing YouTube is you have to keep networking and like talking to people and like build that rapport and build that relationship with your subscribers. That way they keep coming back.
Right.
So it's constant building.
Totally get that.
Yeah.
So, well, obviously you do YouTube full time. I mean, there's no way you can do anything else as much as you do YouTube. So
no, there's no way I can do anything else as much as I do this. If I did anything else, then the videos would slow down and the streams would slow down, which will actually pick back up once I can get into that fucking room, dude. It's driving me crazy. But yeah, whenever I quit my job to leave with my wife for the military, and then we got to our destination, and we weren't going to be there long enough for me to find a job. Right. So then we came back here, and then we finally got to Texas. And we got to Texas. I started looking for jobs, and then COVID happened, and I couldn't get hired anywhere, even if I wanted to. Like, even with my resume and everything that I had, I couldn't do shit. So at that point, I just like dove in. I was already doing YouTube, so I just dove into YouTube like head first and just started going as hard as possible, like 100%. And it actually paid off to the point where like I stopped looking for work, and I focused on this full time 100%. So I'm going to continue to try and do that as long as I possibly can.
Right. No, I mean, you've definitely done well for yourself. I mean, what are you, you're at like 50 some thousand subs now, aren't you?
45, I think.
50,000. 50,000. We'll just round it up.
So let's round it. Okay, yeah.
We'll round it up. 50,000 sounds good to me. I mean, I think you're undersubbed compared to some of the some of the reaction channels. I know reaction channels get some hate sometimes on YouTube. But you guys definitely are putting in a ton of work to put out some content. So I don't hate on it at all. I appreciate the fact that you guys like get me through my workday.
I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of them get hate for some reason. I know the reason, but I don't really feel like I contribute to that reason. So
yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely some channels out there that are just like putting stuff up there, it doesn't belong to them, and then they just say something about it and try to get away with the transformative content. But you're definitely adding a lot to your stuff. I mean, I've been watching you for a little over a year now.
Damn. So you've been watching me since I pretty much damn near almost started my channel then.
Right. It's been. I think you put up. It was the video that got Upchurch banned from Facebook. And from then on, it's like, yep, I vibe with this dude. I'm in. I like this. Let's see where this goes.
Dude, would you believe me if I told you that I still get like hate comments on that video?
Oh, I definitely would believe you.
Like every time I check, there's like a brand new hate comment, and I can't respond to them all. But it's just funny. There's a lot of people that got like super pissed off of like, I don't think it's what I said. I think everyone agreed. It's just how I said it. So I was like, whatever, dude.
I like the fact that you're unfiltered. It's definitely it makes for fun. So Janice is at 46K. Janice, quit ruining it. Quit ruining it. He's at 50K.
I wish more channels would be unfiltered, dude, because it's one of those things where because of Kappa and because of all the family friendly stuff, you have a whole bunch of channels that are like me. You have a whole bunch of people that are like me, but they don't want to act the way they are because they're trying to adhere to some kind of code or some kind of rule that says you can't be your fucking self on YouTube.
Right. And that I don't agree with that, and that's kind of why even I started this little channel here. It's just fun. Say whatever the fuck you want to say, and to be honest, I mean, I got like 71, 72 subs at this point. I don't really care. Burn it down. I said I'll just post this shit on BitChute and post it on my website. I got a platform, people come to me, so I don't care. I want to get here. I want to get people to come in, and I want them to open up and be themselves and say what they want to say. Now, having somebody like you on, I know that's going to be the way it is from the beginning. But there's other people who are, they're on brand all the time. It's hard to walk away from, well, we have to do it this way because it's our channel and this is what our people expect.
Yeah, see, that's why I was so iffy on taking any kind of like partnership, really. Like you had been hitting me up for a long time. And I saw that and I was like, man, I really don't know. And especially like after all the shit that happened with Fable and his channel and just the multitude of other channels that get taken down because of scam artists, coming to your email talking about like, hey, we want to sponsor you and shit. I was just put off, man. I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't want to deal with anyone.
And I totally get that too. And when I sent when I send that DM, I'm like, this sounds scammy as fuck. Like, hey, I love your content, but hey, I'd love to be able to like do something here, help you out,
But in your defense though, you did use Instagram and you used different forms to try and contact me. I believe you tried to contact me like on a multitude of different places. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, there's no way I don't think a scam artist is gonna go this much out of his way to try and scam one person. Like, this dude's like doing a lot of work to get in contact with me. This can't be a fucking joke. So I went through it, and it turned out to be awesome. But like, to this day, I still get emails from just like fishy ass people, dude. And I get emails from brands that like don't align with me or my channel at all whatsoever. I got an email from a jewelry company wanting me to plug their jewelry and like give them like a 2-minute spot on my video, like just promoting their jewelry. So I go to their channel and I look at their jewelry. Bro, it looks like jewelry that fucking 6ix9ine would buy. I'm like, I don't wear that shit, dude. Like, do you see my hands? I don't wear rings. I don't wear watches. I don't wear necklaces. Like, obviously don't know shit about my channel. So no, I don't want to work with you. Like, the hell would I look like, you know, coming onto a random video? I got chains on my neck talking about, yo, XMC fam, y'all should buy this shit. And that's stupid. I'm not doing that. It's fucking dumb. If I'm not gonna wear it, I don't expect my subscribers to wear it. That's retarded. I'm not doing that. Yeah. So I politely told them no.
Yeah, I gotta address an elephant in the room. I clicked the wrong button in OBS, and I literally opened a video in the background that it was some advertisement. It didn't come through on our audio, but it was loud as shit for the people watching. I apologize. I did not mean to cause ear rape with the rave.
Yo, sucks to fucking suck, chat. Sucks for you.
So Wendy said we're at a rave. Janice is like, let me get some money. Shit, I don't know what that's for, but Janice, you can put your money away. There's no monetization on this channel. Never gonna be that way.
Yeah, dude, they're all about some super.
Pretty much everybody you know is in chat, so we'll go through just a little bit to catch up a little bit. We got Wendy in here. She says the live streams get way more than other channels that go live. Assuming she's talking about your channels, definitely. You get a lot of people in your live chats, which is great. I think it's awesome. I mean, for your sub count, you're pulling a lot of live people into the live chats, which is really cool.
Which is crazy to me, dude. It really is. Like, I know at one point I was at like 264 people. I'm like, I don't know how to deal with this many people. Like, I really don't. Like, I can upload a video and be fine reading the comment section, but this is like actually a live chat. Like, these motherfuckers are in here like right now. So it's like, sometimes it's daunting to read the chat and like keep up. I feel like I do a decent job like reading super chats and stuff, but that shit gets it gets overwhelming sometimes.
Right.
I don't know how these people with like 30,000 viewers at a time handle it.
They don't. A lot of them, I mean, you look at like guys like Dr. Disrespect, they don't really recognize too much about the chat. They'll kind of glimpse over it at once in a while and pull one thing out of it, and that's it.
Pretty much. Or like if they get like a crazy donation, they'll read it. Other than that, it's just like everything else is just like white screen.
Right. I mean, you get guys like that. It's like a $5 donation. They've got 75 of them in 10 minutes. Like, there'd be no streaming if they were reading everything.
Yeah,
so
there'd be no gaming at all. Which is like why I do what I do. Like, I've had people tell me that eventually I'm not going to be able to read comments. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to read DMs on Instagram. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to do any of that. And I understand that. But I want to do it as much as I can right now, just to let my people know that, like, yo, I'm here. I see you. I recognize you. I know that you're saying stuff to me, and I got you. And I want to make as many people feel welcomed as I can before I can no longer physically do it. Which that day might come. I really miss the days of 500 subs, dude. That shit was simple. Easy life.
Yeah, easy life. It definitely probably was an easy life. 500 subs, it's not a lot. I mean, I'm sure it felt great at the time, but compared to 500 subs now, what's it like to you seeing, you know, how your videos do in 24 hours?
It's weird, dude. I remember first starting the channel, and I would upload a video, and like the next day I would have like 13 views. Now it's to the point where like in 13 minutes I have 400 views, and like the comment section's packed, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because like I've said this many times, like when I started my channel, I was like, I didn't think anyone would like me because I didn't quite understand the climate. I didn't quite understand the climate of YouTube I knew what was going on in the world, but I didn't know exactly how fed up. I didn't know exactly how fed up people were with PC culture. I hated PC culture, but I never knew the exact scope. So when I got on there, I was like, man, I'm going to say a whole bunch of shit that a lot of people are not going to like, and my channel is going to suck ass. And it actually was the exact opposite. I attracted all of the people that thought just like me.
It's really amazing how quickly, you attract those people that are just like you. You weed out everybody who doesn't pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that, man. I feel like I tell people to unsubscribe and hit the dislike button more than I do any other content creator.
Yeah. So Xavier Hood wants to know, what is your favorite type of video to react to? He's been wondering
that. My favorite type of video to react to would be a video where I can voice my thoughts and opinions. So like a Hodge Twin video. I love doing Hodge Twin videos because you can actually talk about things. I don't like making things political on my channel, right? So I would never make a video like the Hodge Twins make. But if I do a reaction to the Hodge Twins, I can, somewhat vicariously speak through their video, because that's the topic, that's the subject. I like giving my own opinions and my own thoughts on something. I don't want to do that on my own because I don't want to. This isn't a political channel, but when I do videos on the Hodge Twins, I feel like it gives me free reign to say whatever the hell I want and talk about whatever the hell I want on a topic that I rarely will ever do videos on by myself on my own channel. Right. So videos like the Hodge Twins or like Angry Cops is another one. I love talking about the military. Videos like Adam Calhoun videos. Those are my favorite videos to make. So like Adam Calhoun videos like that, where like I can talk and like caveat off of what they say, are like my favorite videos to make.
Fair enough. Oh, let's see.
I know some people, they're like, man, we don't come to your channel to hear politics shit. I'm like, I feel you. I don't like doing that shit either, which is why I just do reactions to the Hodge Twins and I give my thoughts and I get the fuck out.
Yeah, Janice says, "Oh, come on, Falcon. The music you listen to also allows you to voice your opinions."
Yes, but
in some cases.
In some cases, so like songs like damn near basically every song by Tom McDonald lets me voice something.
Especially this last one, right?
Yeah, especially People Are Stupid or People So Stupid. That one, I had a lot of fun with that one. Songs that are like that, songs that spark a conversation. Like, for example, I never did a reaction to it because I've already seen it and heard it a million times. But that song by Joyner Lucas, I'm Not Racist. I would have loved to have done a reaction to that because I feel like I had a lot of shit to say on that particular issue, but I had already heard it like months before, and it wouldn't be a genuine video. But just like stuff like that, stuff that lets me talk and voice my opinion and just give my thoughts, and things that let me interact with the comment section and people, like the community that we have, are my favorite. There's some music lets me do that, but for the most part, just about every Angry Cops and Hodge Twins video is guaranteed that'll happen. So
yeah,
those are mainly like ones to record.
Yeah, they definitely hit. They definitely hit a little different than some of the music, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't even know where to go from that. I mean, that's really the truth about it. You get to say what you want to say, and because you're reacting to a certain thing, and people know too when they click on that, they're gonna get that.
Exactly.
But what you were saying about the Joyner Lucas, song, that is probably why I would say that's probably one of the hardest things for me. Because I do listen to 90% of my music on YouTube. Like, yeah, it's hard to find the music. I mean, I'll listen to Pandora, obviously, because you can pretty much select the type of music you want to listen to. But Pandora, at least, you're segregated into a specific... Pretty much everybody on a channel that you create is going to be that same person, that same type. But on YouTube, you can kind of venture out and see new things, get new stuff.
Find different stuff.
So that would be, to me, I think one of the hardest things about what you do is not clicking on something and not listening to something.
I can't watch anything, bro. I'm so glad you said that. I can't watch. I can't. It's
right.
Like people ask me all the time, like, "Yo, have you seen this?" Yo, I could. I can watch right now. Because then I can react
I've
to
seen
it.
I've
So,
seen
like,
it pop up on my feed like 3,700 times, and I've wanted to click it, but I want to do a damn video on it.
Yeah, like, dude, like like, I might record an Angry Cops Crack House Part 2 tonight. I'm gonna record that. But bro, I could have seen all that shit like 4 months ago. I really could have. But because I got so much shit to do, I can't click on it. I can't watch it on my spare time. So like, what I used to do before my YouTube channel is before I'd go to sleep, I'd watch YouTube, or like in between like matchmaking, if I'm playing Call of Duty or Apex, I'd watch YouTube. Now I basically lay in bed and I just stare at the wall because there's nothing on my phone that I can click on. If I click on it, it ruins it.
Right.
And it's in some situations I'm like, I see something and I'm like, nah, man, no one's gonna request that, will they? And I'm like, no, wait, they might. They just might.
You
So I
never
can't
know.
watch it. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm out of luck. So I gotta stick to Netflix and I gotta occupy my time some other way because I literally can't. If I can't record it, I can't watch it.
So that's the secret of how you stay so engaged with, making videos. You just want to watch stuff, so you just record it.
Yeah, pretty much. So if I really want to watch something, I'm like, fuck, man, let me fire up Streamlabs and we're gonna watch it. So like the other day, I went to the DMV and I was sitting there waiting for the lady to call me, and I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. Nope, wait, never mind. Someone might request it. I guess I'm just stuck here staring at this lady who's staring at me, and I'm just waiting for my number to be called. I was bored out of my mind.
The good thing is you're probably like the only person in society who watches people yet.
Do what now?
You're probably like the only person in society who's still watching people.
Yeah, I do that.
Everybody else is on their phone on YouTube watching shit. You're like, I need to stay away.
Yeah.
I need to stay away.
It's so weird because now, like, I barely pull out my phone. I barely touch my phone. Like, when I'm recording, I don't touch my phone. Like, sometimes I was downstairs all night last night just fucking around with my sister and my brother. I didn't touch my phone one time. Like, if I don't get a text message or something from Discord or a phone call, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching my phone. I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at notifications. I get notifications all the time. I actually did watch an Upchurch video last night without anyone's permission, and that was just a Pokemon card video. I really doubt anyone's gonna want me to react to a 19-minute Pokemon video.
You don't want to react to him opening up half of a $6,000 box of Pokemon cards.
I mean, if
I hate Pokemon, I watched that damn video because he's so fucking entertaining.
Yes, and that's exactly why I watched the video, because he is entertaining to watch. But I know my subscriber base. Not too many Pokemon people.
Yeah, Janice probably still wants you to react to it though.
Yeah, it's mainly shooters and video games. Not too many Pokemon. Although I have a pretty extensive baseball card collection that no one really knows until right now that I just said it that I have.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I still have some like 90s baseball cards, I'm sure. And probably 90s basketball cards that actually may be worth money, but I don't even know where they are.
Yeah, I actually know exactly where my cards are. They're downstairs sitting on the floor in the living room. They're in a binder like this thick. And I have hundreds of them. And like the one person I know I could show these to and they would appreciate it would probably be T-Rev, because he loves baseball just like I do. Which was actually very surprising because I've known T-Rev for a while, but it took me forever to realize that he actually liked baseball just like I did. So like just like me, he stays bitching about teams and trades and his team blowing ass, which sounds just like me and my dad. So
yeah, I can't get into baseball. I don't know why. Like
it's boring.
It's boring as shit to watch. I can play baseball. I love playing baseball, playing softball, but to me, watching a baseball game is like masturbating with razor blades.
Yeah, dude.
There's no point, and it's gonna fucking suck.
It's insane. Like, it's my favorite sport. I played it as a kid. I played it in high school. I even got a scholarship for it. I love the sport. I can't watch it. Like, even I've been to actual games where I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, bro, I could have spent like $200 on some other shit. I really could have.
Right.
I mean, not come.
I'll give like the sub. I don't even know what you call them. The lower grade, the minor leagues. I guess the minor leagues. There you go.
Yeah,
they do other things to like entertain the people, which make it a little bit more fun. You know, we've got a local team that's pretty close to us that, I mean, you know, they're constantly out there with the t-shirt cannon, they're doing different things, different events and stuff like that. It's actually fun. But I can't watch the damn game.
I can't either.
Ugh.
I can't watch that. I know a couple, I think like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, with Bailey, we went to an Alabama game, Alabama football, and I just remember sitting there and I was just like, I mean, this is cool and all, but I mean, then again, I'm not an Alabama fan. I was bored. I can play the sport, I can't watch it.
See, and football, I can at least watch.
Yeah.
I played it, so I respect the plays. I respect, the effort that goes into everything a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that's not saying that you can't enjoy it and watch it and enjoy it without playing it, but like to me, that's probably the only reason I can watch it. But I can't sit down anymore either and watch it on TV. Like if I'm at a game, it's one thing, but on TV, it's like I gotta be doing other things. It's like this is 3.5 hours of my life I'm never gonna get back.
Yeah. Dude, and especially I feel like football's more bearable because it's only 16 games. With baseball, it's 162. I don't have time for that shit. Like, bro, I'll see you in October when the playoffs start. I'm not. If you think I'm watching every game, you're high. There's just no way. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't operate like I can't just sit down for that. The only times I can sit down for that long is during a live stream. Not watching baseball, bro. It's just no.
Well, you're doing something though. Like you're constantly engaging. I mean, on a live stream, you're in the comments section, you're in the videos, you're over here, you're over there. You're constantly doing something.
For live streams, it's crazy because like I look at the live streams and sometimes at the live streams and I'm like, damn, that live stream was 3 hours long. But in my head, it only lasted like 25 minutes because I'm so busy during the live streams and I'm like, holy shit, I've been streaming for 4 hours. And I didn't even realize that it was 4 hours. So.
Yeah. So, just check in with the chat a little bit. Looks like we've got a couple new faces in here. We've got Carcane, watching millionaires who are paid to play a game complain about injustice is too much for me. I do not disagree. I think right now LeBron James is as irrelevant as possible.
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy, bro. Holy shit. It's like, I even said that to one of my best friends. Like, all these people that always reference Colin Kaepernick, like, and especially Colin Kaepernick, like, bro, how the fuck, you do realize you're a millionaire, right? How the fuck are you oppressed? How the fuck are you oppressed in a country that lets you be a millionaire?
To me, it's not even that. To me, it's I could respect what he's doing if he was actually doing something. Every single one of these people get on TV and get into doing what they're supposed to be. I mean, they're getting paid to do, and they use that as a platform to do something. But during the off season or when they're not playing games, they ain't doing shit.
They don't do anything.
They're not doing a goddamn thing. They're sitting in a mansion in the fucking hills, just playing, with their friends, doing dope, whatever the fuck they want to do. They're not doing nothing.
No, they don't. They only do shit when it's convenient for them. Right. And I don't know. I've never been the type that I want to be lectured by a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
well, I don't even think, like, just because you play a sport or you play music or this or that, I don't care how quote-unquote famous you are. You're a person. You're no different than anybody else. Like, exactly. What makes you think you're fucking special?
Exactly. Like, you tie your shoes just like I do. Like, granted, yes, your shoe size might be bigger than mine, but fuck you, that doesn't matter. Like,
you may have cleaner shoes, and you may be able to pay somebody to tie your shoes for you. But
that's mean you're different. That's why I absolutely loved Ricky Gervais' monologue for the 2020 Golden Globes, because he literally said what everybody thought.
Right.
And it was just downright hilarious. And I never did a reaction video to that because I actually tried to upload it and I got blocked. For anyone who wants to know, anyone who ever thinks of requesting that, I actually did do a reaction video to Ricky Gervais' monologue and it got blocked, which is crazy because I've seen other reaction videos to his monologue that didn't get blocked. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Who knows?
Yeah, sorry. So, Little Texas Tornado says she could watch you live stream for hours. Most of you guys do watch him live stream for hours.
I know
You
I know a
fucking
little
go live
person-
at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, I get to watch you for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, dude, I gotta go to bed. I'll catch this shit tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully I can change that around now, man. Once I get access to my fucking recording room, hopefully I can go live like during the day. Instead of going live just at at 10 p.m. and hopefully I can just give other people that aren't awake at that time a time to, I don't know, actually watch the stream,
Do you
because
really
I know a
want to
lot
do
of
that?
people,
You get a lot of
yeah.
people during your live stream already, and you do the requests by donation, stuff like that. You're backed up, what, 2-3 months right now?
Yeah, I am backed up, but I do want to give, like, because I know there's a lot of people, man, that, like, I'm a night owl, so like all my recordings, all my live streams, they happen at night. So I see a lot of people that are like, damn, man, I wasn't awake for this, and it makes me feel bad, bro. Like, I know I can't please everybody, but it makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad when I can't respond to comments. It makes me feel bad when I can't respond to DMs. It makes me feel bad when it takes me 2 months to get to a request that should have been done already, but it's just because I have so much to do. Um, but if there's one thing I can do that I can fix, is I can go live at an earlier time, hopefully in the future. So like maybe one day, one live stream I'll do at like 5 p.m. and then the next live stream I'll do it at 10 p.m. Or like maybe one day I'll do a live stream at 1 p.m. Uh, I'll have to like actually wake up and drink a shit ton of energy drinks for that one. But it's something I want to do, man, because like I feel bad, bro, and I know that like in this particular business you can't feel bad because like you really
No.
legit, you can't please everybody, bro. It's impossible.
The fact
But
that you read comments alone is toxic enough for most people.
yeah, it's just because it's impossible, it doesn't mean that I don't feel bad, and I do still feel bad. Like I read, even if I don't respond to it, I read every single comment that I get. I read every single DM that I get. It might take me a while to get to it, but I will read it, or heart it, or like it, or respond to it, or screenshot it. I do literally read. I read thousands of comments a week, dude. Like, I try to stay as closely in touch with the people that watch my channel, because they're the ones that have done everything for my channel. So it's literally the least I can do, man. So, and
Right.
I do this full time now. So the more time I can give to them is just literally the smallest thank you that I can conjure at this particular moment. Seeing
I'll
as how
say,
there's only 24 hours in the day.
I will say this, like as you grow, I mean, and you're gonna continue to grow. You keep adding to your stream. You keep improving the quality of your stream. You keep doing things. I mean, you're gonna grow. Um, I have no doubt about that. But from all the people that I do know who have grown, who've got followings of 100,000, 200,000 followers, once you start getting up there in the 200,000, it's gonna be rough to answer everything, and you're gonna have to take a step back a little bit. But you just gotta, I think, know that you do a lot. I mean, especially with the Discord, you do a lot out there to, I guess, give back to the fans. So that's one thing as far as a word of advice going forward from people that I do know who've gone bigger and have done that and tried that.
Yeah, dude.
There's gonna be a
It's
point. Don't beat yourself up about that point.
yeah, I am gonna, and it's I have a lot of people that give me advice, and it's advice that I'll have to take. It's advice that I tried to shit, my bad. It's advice that I tried to give McCoy when he started his channel. He's uh like right now, currently he's going through the process of, I think he's suing the people that sold him his house, because they sold him a house that was like a piece of shit, but they sold it to him as it wasn't a piece of shit. So I called him the other day. I was like, bro, what the fuck's going on? You haven't been uploading. What's the deal? So he told me the deal. He's really busy. He's like, man, I just feel super bad. And I remember telling him exactly what you told me right now. I was like, you cannot feel bad, bro. You just can't. I'm not very good at taking my own advice, man. I feel bad sometimes. But at the end of the day, I realize that it's like, man, it's like one of me. Like it's only one of me. So, I mean, that's why I'm really jealous of channels that have two people on the screen. I am, man. I'm really jealous of those channels. Like there's this one channel. It's called In the Clutch, I think. it's like 3 dudes. Sometimes it's just 2. There's these 3 black dudes, and I like watching their videos. But man, I'm so jealous that it's 3 of them, or sometimes it's 2 of them, because I feel like they have more freedom to like with their videos. Like
You
one
do
might not.
realize though that like 90% of that though, where there's more than one person, it's literally like one person who's doing all the behind the scenes work, and then it's just 3 of them on screen. So it's
Yeah.
still 2 of them have more freedom.
Yeah, it is like that. But man, it's I don't know why I'm jealous. I am just jealous that but not to mention that's also a bad thing though. I am jealous of it, but I look at it as a bad thing because like if you build a subscriber base based on 2 people, and then all of a sudden one day that second person's not there, your subscribers are going to like one person more or the other. That's just what happens when you have 2 people on.
Right.
Yeah. So you get rid of, or the second person leaves. Well, the subscribers that like that second person, they're probably going to leave too. So
Right.
I'm jealous of it, but at the same time, I'd never do it. I just feel like it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun doing videos with other people. That's why I really want to collab. I just don't have the time, and I can never find other creators that also have the time. It's rough.
Well, there's other creators who have the time. It's just a matter of,
Finding
connecting with them.
Yeah.
It's definitely like, I mean, even doing this little podcast. I mean, to pull guests for my podcast, I'm leaning heavily on connections. I get it completely. As far as collaborations, I appreciate like you guys coming on. The guys that do coming on. Next month, I put a lot of work in to get the guests on. I mean, just even to pull the guests, it's like you just think about like your DMs, like how many people are in your DMs. Like I have a direct way to link in contact with you because I do your merch, something like that. So it's easier to contact you that way. But for the most part,
for us it was kind of easy because you were like, "Hey, do you want to be on this?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, let's do it." And then that was it. So
right, and honestly though, like that's the response I get from everybody who's been on. But it's like I'm just reaching out and it's like, well, I don't know you, but like I'm just starting this thing. I've got like 10 subscribers.
Yeah.
Hey, want to come on and just bullshit and talk?
Yeah, and like, what are you? What people are you trying to get? Like just like random content creators? Are you trying to get like people like? Are you trying to get like musicians, like people like T-Rev? Or are you trying to like, or just whoever? Does it really matter?
It's honestly like I've reached out to random people in all sorts of places. So, my biggest connections come from like the gun tuber side. So, the YouTube people who are involved with the gun content creation is where my biggest contacts are. So, I've leaned heavily on that at the beginning to kind of get a push on it. So next month, kind of doing the same thing, pushing there. But I'll have anybody on. From the beginning, I've said this. You don't need to have a following. You don't need to be famous. You don't need to be nothing. You just need to have an opinion and a voice and want to be heard.
Yeah, dude. I actually know a lot of people like that. It's just like, but they don't have channels. Well, they do have channels. It's just like they're not as motivated as me, I guess. So they don't put as much effort into their channel. So like if I told them about this kind of opportunity, I'm sure they'd be excited. But ultimately, I don't think they would follow through with it. I have my best friend in particular. He's just like me. He's basically me with with blonde hair and blue eyes. White dude. He's just like me, and says the same shit in the same way in the same manner. And I feel like he would be perfect. He would be a perfect person to do exactly what I do, and not even reaction videos. Just like morons of the weeks, like my morons of the weeks. I feel like he could do that every single day. I feel
More
like
of the ranting shit.
Yeah, the ranting stuff. I feel like, and he's really smart. I feel like he'd be good at it, but he I don't know what it is. He doesn't want to put in the effort that goes along with it, and I understand that because he's a manager. I think he owns his own store for like AT&T or some shit. Which I get, but he would just be absolutely perfect. So every time I mention it, he's just like, I don't know, man. Like it's one of like maybe, and I'm like, bro, it's not a maybe. You either have to want to do it or you don't want to do it.
Right.
But yeah.
No, and it takes a different type of person too to get in front of the camera. I learned that. Like, I've tried to do this in multiple occasions on different things, do different stuff, and it's like I just never did it. I have no problem speaking to people. I have no problem doing this on camera. It's just literally, it's like, what am I gonna say? And I'm like, I don't give a shit what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna go fucking live and we're gonna do this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say some shit, right? And to some people, it's like, and Bailey, we still talk all the time. One day she brought up an interesting point. She's like, has it ever occurred to you that when you make videos, you're pretty much just sitting in a room talking to yourself? I'm like, I actually never thought of it that way, and that's kind of creepy now that you bring that up. But yeah, so if you can get over the fact that you're just in a room talking to yourself to a camera, then you're perfect for it, man. You really are. It's just there's a lot of people, and I hate that there's people like this. I still love them though. It's just like they're afraid to get on the camera, I guess.
I think it is a big thing. I mean, it's a big thing to get on a camera. It's a big thing to get in front of people and speak. A lot of people have issues just speaking in front of people. I've never been one of those people. So I'm like, I should be able to do this. Like, not a problem. Like, I'm the guy at the party who's the loudmouth. I'm the guy who's I'm the one who's, grabbing random shit, throwing it in my shirt and going, "Look at me."
Yeah, dude.
That's just a good time.
Yeah, like, and it's funny cuz like it's someone commented on one of my Instagram posts, and they were like it was on a post of me and my sister, and they were like her talent is painting and singing, and your talent is never being able to stop talking shit. And I was like, that's actually really accurate, dude. That's me. Like, I stay talking shit all the time. If it was an Olympic sport, I feel like I'd be the best behind probably like Adam Calhoun or some shit. But yeah, it takes a different person to get on camera. Some people just don't like doing it. It's kind of like public speaking.
No.
There's people that they can recite it perfect in front of a mirror, but the second they get in front of like, I don't know, like 15, 20 people, they just like freeze. And I don't know. I'm not like that. I was never considered a class clown in high school, but I feel like that's what I am right now. So
well, that's good. You classify yourself as a class clown, that means you have fun. So
yeah.
That's all I can say. I was the class clown. I was the class clown who, at the expense of my own future, decided, well, let's see how low of a grade I can get.
Yeah.
By the way, the lowest grade you can get in a class without absolutely getting pushed out is like 8%. So if anybody's thinking about doing it, just don't. It's a lot more work to get an 8% than it is to get an 80.
Yeah, you actually have to try really hard to get that fucking low, dude.
Right, because eventually people just want to kick you out. It's like, you're not doing it, you need to leave. So now you actually have to put the work in to fail.
Yeah, pretty much. School was never my favorite thing. Like, to be completely honest, like a lot of people ask me like what it was like for me in school, and I got bullied until I was like in 9th grade, like 9th grade, 10th grade, and then I made the varsity baseball team and I hit a growth spurt and then I stopped getting bullied. Yeah. I don't know if it's because I hit a growth spurt or because I was an athlete, but I just stopped getting bullied after that. So,
well, I can say this: I was an athlete and I still got bullied. I was always a bigger kid, so I'm not exactly a small guy right now. Chamber Defense, what's up? How's it going? No big issue on that email. Hit me back whenever you want to. But no, back to that. I was always a bigger dude. Always picked on when I was younger. Obviously, I didn't really care. But it wasn't until like 10th, 11th grade where people stopped messing with me, and I was no longer an athlete. To be honest, it was just I stopped caring about a lot of things, so I started just pushing back. So,
I did kind of the same thing. Like for me, I hated high school. For anyone who thinks I had it easy in high school, no, I hated high school. I got bullied till I was like 10th grade, and then I actually didn't like get my first girlfriend or like any of that till I was like 17, 18 years old. Like I was not a looker in high school, my dudes. I was not. I was like, well, I was.
Now you got the whole terrorist chic going for you. Everybody loves it.
No, yeah, dude. Like when I was in high, like I was short. I had a unibrow. I had braces. I was constantly injured because of baseball. So I probably had like a fucking sling or crutches, and I was very frail and small. And yeah, eventually all that went away like senior year when I hit my growth spurt. I was playing baseball, and then I stopped giving a shit. Like what people saw, I was like, bro, I don't fucking care, man. Like I don't even need you as a friend. Get the fuck away from me. So that's just the way it went until I graduated.
Yeah. So let's see. What else do we want to talk about here? Got anything new coming up on the channel? Some stuff you want to talk about at all?
I know that people have been asking about the morons of the weeks, and I kind of want to, because there's people that send me stuff all the time, like, hey, you could do a morons of the week on this. I have a really hard time picking subjects, which is crazy because there's so many morons.
Yeah,
but I think
especially these days.
I think it's because there are so many morons. That's why I have a hard time picking my next target, I guess. Like I was going to do a video last week, and I actually changed my mind because it was kind of political, but not really. It was basically just Bill Clinton talking shit to President Trump that he doesn't behave properly in the Oval Office. And I was like, that's pretty ironic coming from the guy that was banging the staff. But so I was going to do that, and then I just changed my mind. So now I'm just like, I'm on the hunt for a new moron. There's plenty. I can't decide, bro. So like, if y'all have anything, just let me know. And there's plenty of people to do, but
yeah, Janice wants you to use those hair ties because your hair drives her nuts.
Okay, hold on. It's like, these are fucking small, bro. Do you see these? These are like small. Like I can wrap this around my finger maybe twice. Bro, I have a shit ton of hair, but you know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it real quick. Hold on. I can't even like fit my whole hand, Janice. This is kind of bad. We'll see how it goes, dude. I'm thinking about bringing the man bun back just to piss people off because I know there's people that don't like it.
Yeah, that almost got you unsubbed.
Yeah, dude. It was because like
I don't really care, honestly. In my opinion, hair is hair, and I know your content, but it's like just the look.
Yeah, dude. I'm kind of thinking that like I want to make a video of like me with a man bun and like skinny jeans and like act as douchey as possible.
So basically, a Matt Best video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Veterans versus liberals.
Okay, there's one. Let me see if I can tie up the rest of it. She gave me like thousands of these. I'm gonna look like fucking Keenan from Good Burger, dude.
Perfect.
I think
if you get that reference, you kind of date yourself a little bit, just so you know.
Just a little bit, dude.
That's right. It's not. I mean, like I've been involved, talking to people that they talk about dating themselves, and it's like, yeah, if that dates you, we're in trouble.
Yeah,
but it's seriously, it's crazy thinking like there's people who are out there, and I don't, to be honest, I don't even know your age. I know you're younger. There's people out there who weren't even alive yet when 9/11 happened, and to me, it's like, really?
That's crazy.
Like, I can't believe it's been 19 years this year.
Well, because like but just think about it. On the other hand, like there's people that feel the same way about Pearl Harbor. They're like, oh my god, that was so long ago. I can't believe it's been that long.
I mean, it actually, like, that to me, like, feels like it's been a while.
Yeah.
Whereas 9/11, it's like it feels like it was 3 years ago.
It feels like it was yesterday, dude. And I think the reason for me, because I don't know how old I'm 30, by the way, if you didn't know. I feel like the reason it feels like it was just yesterday is because it happened when I was a kid. And to me, I feel that I was like 18 yesterday, bro, sometimes. And like I feel like I was just in 6th grade yesterday. It feels like it was just yesterday. That's why for some of us 9/11 feels like it was just, like last week.
Right.
And not 19 years ago. So
right. I mean,
but yeah,
and that's for me, like I'm 36, so I'm not too far behind you, but I was old enough that I was working full time. I was out of school,
Yeah.
So it's like, Really? It doesn't seem that long ago, and
No.
yeah, everybody says you'll remember where you were when it happened, and definitely it's like yesterday. I remember where I was.
Yeah, I was in sixth grade reading class, and I was like one of two students left in the classroom because everyone else got checked out of school. But my parents said, "No, you're an idiot. You need to stay in school. We don't give a fuck what terrorist is attacking this country. You're a moron. You're gonna stay in reading class." So that's exactly where I stayed. I didn't get checked out or nothing.
Yeah, my wife just corrected me. I'm 37. there comes a point where you just don't fucking care anymore. So,
she like heard that. She's like, "You're a fucking liar."
yeah, you're 37. You're old as shit. She's younger than me, so I mean, I hit the jackpot. But it's like, yeah, I don't remember how old I am anymore. I got a 2-year-old who's gonna be 3 this year, and I got a 1-year-old. I feel like I'm fucking 90 sometimes. I feel like I'm 20 sometimes, and when I'm 20, I'm reminded that I'm not.
Well, sometimes like for me, once you get past a certain age, like once I passed 25, like I would tell people, like even when I was like 22, they'd ask how old I was. I'm like, "Oh, I'm 20," and like whenever I turned like 28, I tell people, I'm like, "Oh, I'm 25," or like now that I'm 30, like let's say like for you, if I was 37, I would just tell people that I'm 35.
Right.
I just round down. I'm just like, fuck it. I don't really care about the specific number. I'm just gonna stay in the general ballpark of how old I am. Like, yeah, I'm 30, and then when I'm 40, I'll be like, I'm 40. Even if I'm 45, I'm 40. Fuck it.
You can get away with it. What does it matter, right? You're not like, it's not like when you were 16 and you were going to buy cigarettes. How old are you? 19.
Yeah, dude. Do you know they changed that now?
Yeah, now you gotta be 21.
Now you gotta be 21 to buy tobacco.
That's so fucking stupid. I think they should have gone the other way and made alcohol 18, to be honest. But
which I'm actually glad that it happened now and it didn't happen when I was that age, because I'd have been pissed.
You know, I'll be completely honest. It didn't fucking matter because I was the guy you came to get it when I was like 15. If you wanted alcohol, I had it. If you wanted tobacco, I had it. You wanted pot, I probably had it.
I was the guy probably coming to you to go get it. Yeah. Because like none of my friends were of age, and I think when I got stationed in Italy, I think the countrywide drinking age is 18 over there in Europe, so I didn't have a problem. And then when I came back to the States, I was already partied out. I didn't feel like drinking. I didn't feel like going to the bar or anything like that. Ever since I've been home, there's a lot of people that are like, "Hey, you want to go downtown?" Hey, no, I don't. Not really.
No, to me the bar scene, and maybe it's maybe it's because of my police run-ins, and I learned my lesson the hard way. But I just rather drink at home now. If I'm gonna have drinks, it's gonna be at home. Number one, it's cheaper. Number two, there's less police.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. I was telling somebody this. I feel like if I'm drinking at home, I can drink a 12-pack and be fine. But the second I step out into public and drink a 12-pack, I'm trashed, and I don't even know why.
That's because your atmosphere has a big deal to do with it.
That's what I was talking about. I was like, it has to be the atmosphere. It has to be like where I am. Am I excited? Like what's going on? But like, I can.
I've got a friend that we used to drink all the time. He was into making like EDM music and stuff, and I got into it with him, and we were doing, we would spend like entire nights where we were spending like 12 hours just pounding beer, drinking, making music, doing this, doing that, and you get into it. I mean, you're just done. But like he's in there and you're set in the mood to get the music, and you got the strobe lights going to the beat in the background, and it's like, dude, you get people over and you're just partying, and you walk out of the strobe light into just like a regular light, and it's like instant sober. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude. Yeah, I did a lot of partying when I was in I actually met, what the fuck is her name? No, it's not Brie Larson. She's an idiot. It's a porn star, Brie Olsen. I met her at a strip club when I was in Italy, and I was like, holy shit! I was like, you're that one chick that's fucking Charlie Sheen. I don't think she liked how I said that. She got mad.
You're not famous at all. You're just some random bitch who gets fucking herpes.
I guess she was like, I guess she was expecting to be like, yo, I just like whacked it to one of your videos yesterday. No, bro, like you're the bitch that dates Charlie Sheen. Like, give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Like,
Chamber defense hits it on the head, though. If you can die for your country, you should be able to drink and smoke if you choose. I 100% agree. So
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, if there, it's always been crazy to me that it's been like that, because it's like, bro, you're literally putting a gun into the hands of an 18-year-old and saying, hey, you see those bad dudes over there? Yeah, you're gonna have to kill those people. And like, in the government's eyes, you're mature enough to take a life, but you're not mature enough to drink a beer. I've always thought that's fucking retarded.
Well, I know the way they do things too, and like now when I graduated high school and stuff, I was going for recruitment. Granted, 9/11 happened the fall after I graduated, but when I was dealing with the recruiters and everything like that, I had to go through the psych eval thing, and I had shit on my record from my parents' divorce. I was an angry, pissed off freshman, in high school.
Yeah.
When they decided to get divorced. So I had things on my record, literally, like, they went through my history and they're like, look, I'm sorry, we can't let you in the military. We're in the business of making soldiers, not killers. And right. I just asked, what's the difference?
There is no, that's literally the fucking point, bro.
But, and I think the biggest difference is post 9/11 versus pre 9/11. We weren't at war. And like you said, yeah. We're concerned that if we do end up going to war, that once you get to the front and the end of the lines, you're going to turn around and come back.
Yeah, it's crazy to me the way that they try to classify it. I'm just like, bro, it doesn't work that way. I think before my second deployment, I did my psychological evaluation, and I don't think I passed that evaluation. I think there was like one specific question they asked me that I think the grader, she didn't like my answer. And she's like, I don't think that's going to work. I was like, I don't give a fuck if it works or not, man. Like,
it's
whatever. I don't fucking care. Like, I'm going to combat. I'm not going to the fucking county fair. What the fuck do you want from me? And then I think she eventually signed me off, and I can't even understand why. But I was fit. Like, mentally, it's just like after all that other shit, I was no longer, I guess, fit. That's how they classified me, and just took all my shit. I think the one thing that pissed me off the most is when they took away my weapon. That shit pissed me off, but I was like, whatever.
So, speaking of military, I know you've done a video on it, and I don't want to go in too great a detail on it, but for those that are watching who don't know you, what's the deal, short version, the TLDR version, of how you got your name for YouTube, the X MilitaryCriminal. Like I've said, I've seen it, but just kind of a TLDR for somebody who doesn't want to watch your 1.5-hour video.
Yeah, that video's long, dude. And what's crazy is that people actually tell me that they watch the whole thing, and I'm like, bro, really? That's phenomenal.
I suffered through it, to be completely honest, because I wanted to listen to it. It was like there wasn't a ton of filler in it. There really wasn't. It's just like,
no.
Wow, really? They fucked you.
The only way I could make people understand the scope and the gravity of what I dealt with was by giving every single little detail to paint the picture that I was trying to paint. And that's why it was so long. The original video is actually 3 hours. I edited it to an hour. I don't think there was any way that I could have made it shorter. But long story short is I went on my second deployment, and my first deployment was harder than the second one. But the second one, everything was going fine for like the first couple of weeks, and then like I want to say a couple days before my birthday, our truck gets hit with an ID, and then we get medevaced, we get airlifted, go back, and they basically sidelined the four of us for like 2-3 weeks. And apparently they had asked us if we wanted to leave, if we wanted to go home. None of us remember them asking us that, so we stayed. And so I did my recovery. I did my my mental health evaluation. I did all those evaluations, reaction time tests. I think I failed the reaction time test twice before I passed it. And so they put us back on mission. And after that, I had been shot at before, but I had never been blown up. So after that, I was pissed. Like, long story short, I was hella mad. I was like, I'll be damned if this happens to anybody else. So, like, I completely lost faith in anyone. If you didn't wear the same uniform as me, you were the enemy. So there was a couple of occasions where I was approached by people that were trying to push my buttons, and I was not going to let them push my buttons, bro. I was like, you're not fucking with me. I don't care if you're trying to kill me or not. You're not coming near me. I didn't trust anybody. So, long story short, I took a guy, walked up to me. He knew that I wasn't going to shoot him, and he was right. I wasn't going to shoot him. So I took a pipe and swung at his face. He ducked. I missed. He walked away scared as shit. And then the next one was a guy in his car, came up to me, and he didn't want to back down. He didn't want to back up. He knew I wasn't going to shoot him, as did I. So I took the same pipe and I busted out his window, his headlight. Busted that shit out, I think on both sides. And then the rest is just me screaming profanities at people that came near me. Like, get the fuck away from me and shit like that. And I think the last one was a police officer, an Afghan police officer that tried to block traffic in a way that was going to fuck over our convoy. He was trying to block traffic in a manner that would have stranded us in the middle of a roundabout and leaving us exposed to all kinds of windows and buildings and shit. And I was like, no, bro, you need to get the fuck out of my face. We're going through it, and then your traffic can go through. He wasn't having it. He got in my face. I pushed him, and I threatened to beat the shit out of him. And that was it. And so I got court-martialed for all those things. If you want to watch the hour-long video, it's on my channel. But too long, didn't read. That's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some things pulled out of there. I think watching the entire video is comical when you hear some of the shit. I mean, they're literally grasping at straws to get you out of there, because I think a lot of even what you just said, like in detail when you go into it, most of it is justified too. Like what you're doing, yeah, maybe it was a little abrasive, but it's justified in the end of the day.
Yeah, so like my charges, my when I got court-martialed, my charges were assault. This one actually got dropped. Assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to commit bodily harm. That one actually got dropped. And then breach of peace, which for those of you who don't know, that means disturbing the peace. So yeah, I got charged with disturbing the peace in a combat zone, which is fucking crazy to me. I actually laughed in the courtroom when that was mentioned, but the judge didn't see me laugh, thank God. And then the other one was damage to personal property, which I'll own that one. I fucked that dude's car all the way up. I was mad though. And then other than that, they tried to say that I threw bottles of piss, which was not true. That was truck 5, not my truck. And then they tried to say that I threw food at the local population, which, yeah, I threw food, man. The kids wanted food, so I threw them my fucking to-go plate. I can't control the fact that the to-go plate busted all over the fucking ground. They still ate the fucking spaghetti, all right? So, yeah, they tried to claim that I was doing it in a malicious way, like, fuck you, here, get hit in the face with spaghetti. No, I was trying to give them food. I even tied it, too. Like, I tried to keep it to where it didn't break. But, tried to charge me with that shit. They were grasping at straws. It was a very enthusiastic captain that really wanted to get promoted to major. She had just got there. The prosecutors that would have been prosecuting my case, they were on the verge of going back to the States, so they passed my case on to this captain that was like, no, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You need to get out of the military. And I was like, all right, dude, cool. Fine.
Yeah.
So
it's not the worst thing. Now here on YouTube, we all love you. So, you know.
Yeah, it all like it was terrible, bro. But it all happened for a reason. And like even the whole thing with like my soon to be ex-wife, like we're still best friends and all that stuff. And it sucks, but that will lead me to something else. At least that's how I look at it.
That's how life is. You know, you can't let life tear you down either. So
no, yeah. I look at it like, okay, it sucked. It sucked ass, but it's going to lead me somewhere else. And every good decision I make is going to lead me somewhere. And every bad decision I make is going to lead me somewhere, which is why I typically don't dwell on bad decisions as much now as I used to. Like
every failure is one step closer to a success.
Yeah. So like, I used to dwell on that shit and like, damn, like regret stuff. But now to the point where like, I don't regret anything ever. Like if I make a mistake, then I just made a fucking mistake. Like I'm man enough to own it if I made a mistake. So it's just like whatever. So, yeah. So
Yep, definitely. So, just typically I try to keep these to about an hour. I don't want to keep you too long. Um, I know
All
you want
good,
to do
dude.
some recording of videos, some stuff like that. But I just put it to the chat a little bit ago, just for any final questions. Anybody have anything? Of course, Janice
Yeah.
had something to ask. She wants to know if you have any plans for a 50K celebration, and if you want to talk about them now. You don't have to talk about them. You can piss her
Um.
off too if you want. Just say, "I have some."
I was thinking that I could live stream myself getting XMC fam tattooed. Would that be good or bad? Yay or nay? And
I'll,
like,
le- I'll, le-
I'll even make a poll. I'll even make a poll and be like, yo, so for 50K, I'm going to go to the tattoo parlor. I'm going to get XMC fam tattooed, and I'm going to put a poll on where people want me to get it tattooed. I'm going to make the poll because I know there's going to be some jackasses in there talking about you should get it tattooed on your dick. I might have to tell them to fuck off. But I'll be like, do you want me to get tattooed on an arm, on my chest, on my back, on my ribs, or on my legs, or
You already got
wherever?
the complexion. You should just go Post Malone right under the eye.
No, hell no, bro. No, that's like
Janice says,
that's like,
"OMG, yes, okay, I love it." So you made her happy at least.
yeah, no. I have so many tattoos, man. I do, but like this is the closest one to my neck that you can see. This is the anarchy symbol. Everybody always says that this is an Avengers tattoo. No, it's not. It's the anarchy sign. This is the closest one to my neck that I have. I will never get a tattoo above this, and I will never get a tattoo on my dick. That's just, or on my ass. Like, for me, if I can't see I hate when I can't see my tattoos, which is why I don't have any tattoos on my back.
RG Merkel says tramp stamp tat for 50K.
You know what? I'll get a tramp stamp for 500K.
There you go.
I will, and I'll make another poll. What do you want it to say?
But Ashley Berryhill says butthole. So let's take those two and put them together. You got to get a tramp stamp that says butthole.
No.
For 500K.
No, because then people are gonna think like, oh, you fucking Tom McDonald fanboy and shit, because he made that song called Buttholes and shit.
Yeah.
But
hey, my wife's got a tattoo on her ass that literally says "sign here" and is a line. So, she was a party favor when I met her, and she still is. Anybody can sign in. I don't give a shit. I got the paper contract.
Dude, I think my dumbest tattoos are the ones on my legs that I did myself when I was deployed because I got bored. So I have the Batman Superman symbol on my right. No, on my left. I have the Flash symbol on my right thigh, and then I have a three-eyed panther on my left. I think the three-eyed panther is the best that I did. It looks like shit, but I feel like it looks amazing because I did it.
Well, that's I've got a couple of them like that myself. I did an apprenticeship at one point, and my teacher went, I guess whatever, my master, if you want to call him that. It's really a fucked up thing, but he ended up going to jail like 2 months into my training, so I don't even know where he ended up. I think it was like prison. I know he was facing 12 to like 15 years or some shit. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was a good guy to learn from.
Just for tattooing, though.
But yeah, just tattooing. Learned a lot about prison tats.
Yeah,
and doing them on yourself.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me like if I got any tattoos when I was overseas in Italy. Bro, hell no, they're so expensive. And it's not that they're even expensive; it's just the exchange rate makes them expensive.
Well, tattoos even now are expensive. Like even here, I just got one not too long ago, and to me, it still costs. It's expensive, and I'm like, I know the guy, and I know I got a deal. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what are people paying for tattoos now?
I know. Well, for my sleeve, I have a half sleeve on my arm for this one. Like all of this together, like in total, because I got the card separate from the blue filler, and then I got the blue filler separate from the actual sleeve right here. And all in all, like this half sleeve was like $550.
Yeah, and that's crazy. I mean, I'm like here, like now this tattoo right here, it's for my son. Just got this like 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Oh,
It's
is
like,
that what you posted in Discord?
yeah, this is like $400, like
I
400.
remember that.
I think I paid 400 for that.
Well, I think now they're probably more expensive because of fucking COVID. So you
A
got
lot of people have gone up because their costs have gone up too. They can only get from X supplier, and getting it is just ridiculous.
It's just like I love tattoos. My mother, on the other hand, she despises. She still gets mad to this day when I get a new one.
I look at it
Even
this
though
way: it doesn't matter anymore, really.
Yeah,
I
it
like to
doesn't.
say that I've got tattoos in different areas of my body, so that way, if anything ever gets separated, they can determine who I was.
Yeah, dude, that's why I got my names tattooed on the back of my arms. That way, if my fucking arms get blown off, they know who they belong to. People call me stupid.
I don't want to get buried with Joe's fucking arm. He forgot to fucking do upper. He didn't do biceps last Wednesday. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. It's funny though. My mom gives me shit about my tattoos, but she has eyeliner tattooed like on her eyes.
Yeah,
And,
cosmetic tattoos. Like,
yeah, you can't notice it. I'm like, you're giving me shit about getting tattoos on my arms, but you had a needle that close to your fucking eyeball. You're high, lady. Like, hell no.
yeah. So Xavier Hood says, have Boog do your tattoo at 50 or at 500K or 50K. Like, I'm not going to Georgia anytime soon. That shit is too fucking humid.
It is, dude. It really is. If there's anyone here in Georgia that's a subscriber that can do tattoos half decent, I will let you do a small tattoo on me. And when I say half decent, I mean like, bro, I mean like decent. I mean, I don't want a fucking like crooked smiley face. You know what I'm saying?
So Dr. Catmull, okay. And some of these subs are from mine already. I know Dr. Catmull pretty good. He says 2 W's on his ass, naked cartwheel. It says, wow, mom.
Why does everyone... Yo, you guys know that if I get a tattoo on my ass, I can't show you, right? Like,
it'd be the perfect opportunity for you to start that OnlyFans.
I knew it. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I can't do... I have a lot of friends that are female. Like, most of my friends, like, I have, like, my main best friends, but, like, a big majority of my friends, especially here in Georgia, and, like, I have friends in Florida, a lot of my friends I have more female friends than I do male friends. And I tell them all the time, I'm like, bro, just make it OnlyFans. And they're like, no. I'm like, you don't even have to show your face. Just show your boobs. That's it. You'll make so much money for doing absolutely fucking nothing. And I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm just playing with random shit.
Well, Xavier Hood wants an ass reveal at 500K. So I think we know Xavier. We're going to have to watch you.
Yeah.
Now he says including the tat. He sent that like 45 seconds ago. Now he says including the tat. Yeah, we know Xavier.
No, I don't want a tattoo on my ass, bro. That's... I mean, at 500K, I'll get the tramp stamp. I'll do it, and I'll fucking show everybody. I have no shame, motherfuckers. I don't. But like a tattoo on my ass cheek, I don't think so, dude.
I don't know. I might do it one time. Like, I might find, like, there's a few tattoo artists that I absolutely hate in my local area. And they've gone out of business and shit like that. So if I ever find one of them, like, opens another business, I might legitimately get an ass tattoo from that person just so I can stick my ass in their face for, like, an hour.
And just like don't shower for like a month before you go.
Yeah. I mean, just to make it the absolute worst. Other than that, I would never do it.
Ever since I came back, like most of the tattoo artists here that tattooed me, like here in town, they're gone. Like they got like jobs in Florida, and I know one got a tattooing gig in fucking Denmark or something. I don't know. They made it big. Like they're really, really good. Some of them I even went to high school with, and they're all gone. So it's just like, for me, when it comes to tattoos, I don't care about the price. I don't care about the pain. I need to see your portfolio and see how good you are. And
right.
Yeah, if I don't like the shit you have, then I'm not getting tattooed by you.
No, I agree. And I've got different artists for different styles of work. So, I mean, I fully understand that. Like, there are people who are good at one thing and not another. And
Yeah,
I'm
like
okay with that.
there's artists that can do like amazing like lining and letters and shit, but those same artists can't do a portrait. So
Right. But I don't think we have any more questions. We don't have anything else coming from the chat other than, you know,
other than the ass tattoo,
people
right?
who want to see your ass.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not in
get
that camp. I'm surprised Janice didn't get in on it. She's just laughing.
I get so many weird comments, man. And it's just like, man, this must be what women feel like, because I get so many weird comments like, "Hey man, send me pictures of your hair." Like, my hair. And it's like, "Yo, you should send me a picture of your toes, or send me a picture." Like, bro, what? What? Why? What?
I'm telling you, there you go. There's an OnlyFans for everybody. Just do your hair.
Only
Perfect.
fans of my hair in different styles. I could do a whole bunch of different styles with my hair. I can do the George Clooney hair. I can do the man bun. I could do fuck. There's a lot of shit I can do. I just have to do it the right way. I'd have to have someone do it though.
There you
I
go.
can't do my.
Then you can just cut your facial hair in different forms. You know, you can do a Fu Manchu, Fu Man chops. Yeah,
I
mess it
think I'm
all
gonna
up.
keep the. I think I'm gonna keep the full beard though.
I mean, the Terry looks pretty funny on you though. You gotta
Because
grow it out just a little bit more. And we can get
I don't
some
think.
get some oil, get something in there to form it so it doesn't look quite so Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, I don't think people quite realize just how much of a baby face I actually have. So like, if I were to shave right now and
Oh
go
no
to the
no,
same
we've
gas
seen. I
station,
think some of us have seen those pictures.
yeah, dude, if I were to shave right now and go to the same gas station I went to last night where I bought tobacco and didn't get ID'd, if I shaved, I would get ID'd by the same fucking person. Like, I have a baby.
Chamber Defense says John Lovell's beard has its own Instagram. So I mean, you could do just about anything.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like just growing it out super long and doing like the fucking Thor braids on my beard and like having a man bun and just looking like a super douchebag.
It's like douchebag up top, badass down below.
Yeah, dude, because like a lot of the man bun was the source of a lot of shit talking from the people that like to talk shit. And when I got rid of the man bun, they stopped talking shit, which means they had no other material. So I think I want to bring those people back into the fold and just fuck with them. I think it'd be
Alrighty.
fun.
That'd be awesome. So I will let you get on with your evening. I don't want to keep you too
Sounds
much
good, dude.
longer. Everybody else seems to be happy with the questions they've got answered so far. Um,
Yeah, dude.
like
If
I
you want
said,
to, if you want to do this again in the future and do like another Q&A, or like if you have like specific topics you want to talk about and just like go on rants and shit and just bullshit, I'm down.
yeah, no, definitely. I'll reach out to you at some point and we'll discuss this a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
Janice says, thank
By
you,
the
Boog and
by,
Edgar.
by the way, guys, if you're in chat, something new was added to the store that I didn't mention, and I didn't want to mention it until I received it, and I just received it. And if you want to see it, I'll fucking show you because it's badass. It's my favorite shirt. My favorite shirt. I got it for my birthday. Hold on.
Yeah, so Janice knows what shirt he's talking about. He talked about it tonight. He did get it. He's coming back.
Yeah,
He's got it.
I did get the shirt. So I have a shirt like this, but it's in different font and it has a different thing, and it's a shirt that I love, but it's just too small for me now. So I have this one, and it's basically a replica. This is what it is. I don't know if you can see that.
The I Heart Squirters shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, Janice hit
I'm
me
gonna wear
up,
it.
requested me to do that, sent me the picture of the original one, and I'm like, I can't just do that because I'm like, first of all, I'm a little bit darker than that, so I like to.
Dude,
I threw
I love
the
that you
actual
put
bleeding
the.
heart on there.
Yes, I love that you put the actual anatomical heart with like all the ventricles and shit. I sound smart because I use the word ventricle.
Yeah, I think we call that hashtag vocab on this channel.
Yeah, dude, and like my favorite is like this right here. Like all the shirts have this have the boog thing initials on the side.
Yeah,
which is fucking dope.
We may be going away from doing that, to be honest.
No, don't do it.
I may have to do it though. We actually had a supplier that has been doing our shirts who's set up to do that for us, specifically for us.
Oh, yeah.
And they have showed themselves to be some fucking fairy ass snowflakes and are trying to say that some of my content is boog related. Well, everything that I make is boog related. I'm called Boog fucking Brand. So,
for a fucking reason.
They showed themselves and put it out there, and they've been trying to fuck with me for a little bit. So I'm moving suppliers. So now, as you'll see in some of my new stuff that's coming out, I may not have it on the sleeve. The Boog logo is going to be buried somewhere in the design.
Hell yeah. That's
until I get somebody lined up to put stuff back on the sleeve for me. Or I pull it all in-house. So there is the potential to do that. I just need more people to buy to make it worthwhile. It's a $28,000 investment for me to bring that portion of my business in-house. So
yeah,
we're a little bit away from that yet, you know. But
yeah, well, I'm wearing this in my next video that I record, and I'm definitely going to, because there's going to be people asking about it, so I'll just post it in a pinned comment in the description. And I'll probably, if I don't wear it in my next video, I'll wear it in the next video that I'm sure will get like more views than normal, so like a Hodge Twins video or some shit. And so I'll make sure to, because yeah, I haven't told, I knew as soon as I received it, Janice told me that it was officially in the store, but I didn't mention it because I didn't want to mention it until I actually got it. So
yep,
now that
it is 100% on the store. Anybody can buy it anytime. I am going to be, like I said, transitioning everything over to new suppliers in the near future. So some of the designs are going to change a little bit. Some of this is there, but you're not going to see any delays or anything like that. The other thing is that all of my lead times are back to normal. And
good.
The secondary supplier that I'm actually going to actually cuts my standard lead time almost in half.
Okay, dope. Yeah, I think I remember you talking to me about that once upon a time where you were switching suppliers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, I remember.
I'm going that way. It's kind of a done deal at this point. There's going to be some things that are going to come off. I may reduce selections on a couple things, but increase selections on other things. So, not too big of a deal. I think there'll be a pretty smooth transition.
Perfect.
My first supplier is still working for me. They don't know until maybe this video, but they're probably not watching it, to be completely honest. The quality is going to stay the same.
Okay, perfect.
Nothing's changing as far as quality. Everything is going to be the same. It's just
hell yeah.
Who's doing the work is going to be a little different. So
nice, cool.
It'll actually be nice. It'll actually be nice because they're a little bit of a smaller company, and I can get a little bit more involved with the quality as well. So there's been 2 or 3 little quality hiccups in 3 months, which isn't too bad. And nothing's actually got to the customer. So nothing's actually got to the customer, but I think we can get a little better. So,
hell yeah, I'm down, dude. Like I said, I'm wearing that one in my next video, which will, you know what, probably do it tonight since I might do Basement Jesus. I gotta keep up on, like, there's a lot of military.
If you're just getting to number 2 and Basement Jesus and catching up, you got some ways to go. He just came out with number 5 last week, I think.
I know. Actually, no, it was 6.
Is it 6? Is it 6?
I think it's 6. Yeah.
Well,
I think it's
you got some catching up to do then.
I know, dude. He's putting out content faster than what I remember.
Yeah, he has been. He has upped it a little bit. I can vouch for seeing that.
Yeah, so
he's been doing some more vlog stuff too, which gets it a little more interesting. So.
Yeah, people want me to do vlogs, and I think I will eventually. Just whenever I get a new camera, I probably will.
All right. Well, I will let y'all go, so you can get to Basement Jesus.
Yeah, dude, I gotta go clear out the fucking downstairs and get all these fucking crazies out of my hair so I can record. But yeah, I am down. I appreciate you inviting me on here, though, dude. This was
no
awesome.
problem.
This was fun.
We'll definitely do it another time. You get your streaming setup done, and I'm actually probably a couple weeks out from having the new office in place, so we'll definitely
and hopefully, whenever I get my streaming setup done, we can actually do this, and we can both stream at the same time, which will be
joint stream. That'd be definitely cool.
Yeah,
so
it'll be better, and we can I guess network better that way.
Right, absolutely. So thanks to everybody who's in the chat. Remember, I'm never gonna monetize this stream. Anybody you want to see on here, anybody that you would like to have on, tell them to send me an email, openmic@boogbrand.com. We'll set something up. We'll do it. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to be anybody special. You can just be a person who wants to have your voice heard. Like I said, we're never going to monetize. This is 100% just fun. And, if you want something cool, you want to support the stream, you want to support what we do, go to boogbrand.com, get something, buy something cool. And obviously everybody here knows, the majority of the people in the chat come from XMC. You can check out right above XMC in the video here, xmc.boogbrand.com. That's all of XMC's merch. We handle that for him. We enjoy doing that as well.
Which I appreciate.
You appreciate it. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. And the only thing that I care about is that the people who get it enjoy it and love it. And I know that I've had good feedback, so I'm happy for that.
Hell yeah. I do, bro. I can't wait. This would work. It's not going to work. That's unfortunate. I tried to use this as a little bandana.
It worked better than your internet for a second.
But yeah, it was fun, dudes. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. I should have posted this in the Discord, but
Janice posted it like 6 times, so I think we're okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Janice is always taking care of you. Yeah, we just so you know, we had something lined up in case you were late too tonight, but we'll save that for the next time. If we do this again and you're late, that's just a closed circuit to Janice so she can laugh a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Yeah. XMC fam, I appreciate everyone who stopped by and showed support for Boog Brand and me, man. I really do appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I hope everybody has a good night, and definitely everybody just stay safe and have a good time. All right. Thanks.